Alright, we're gonna kill a boss, hopefully.
Alright, alright. If Rob can actually, be good at the game, we'll kill it.
I'm gonna slam your head against this fog so hard.
You'll use me as a weapon by extension against the boss with my 370 damage. Yeah, I really love that that's gonna just explode and, like, supernova really hard. And he's just doing it repetitiously at me, specifically.
Well, it's a wide range, so it hurts us both. And skull attack. Alright. At least that's predictable.
942. Oh, I'm just right there. I'm just gonna heal up a little extra just in case I get hit and shit goes south. What are you doing? And why are you doing it? I'm hiding behind a pillar. I'm scared.
Ooh!
Oh, look at Rob. Oh, damn, dog.
Oh, he's flying now.
Yeah.
Yeah, dodge your shit. You think I didn't see that coming?
Oh, I almost hit him.
Oh god.
I'm trying. Oh, his sword is doing attacks. I killed it.
Stop.
Come on, let me.
At least he's not doing magic.
Got a hit in. Come on. Ooh. This old man is wildin'.
He's giving me Margit vibes.
Yeah, he feels very Margy. I love his crown, though. Oh, I gotta go for the sword. Or you have to go. You might have to go for the sword. I don't know.
I think I got the sword.
Every time I go to get him, he puts that shit down.
It's alright, it's dead. Are you
No.
fucking serious? Oh, did that count? Probably not.
Probably not. See, guys, you see how I got the final hit? Truce kill. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die tonight. Rob's gonna fucking strangle me.
It's alright, that part of the fight is easier in some ways than the first part.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't think that the heavy sword is gonna be good. Is not viable enough, to be honest. I probably should go lighter sword so I can do more damage to help out. Oh,
No,
dude. So
but he makes himself vulnerable sometimes for long periods of
yeah,
time.
I do notice that. So I finished Yu-Gi-Oh today.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I finished all of it. It was a little tear jerky at the end.
All I remember from, like, towards the end, if it even was when he was dueling the Dragon of Ra dude. Am I
That is far from the end.
okay?
Far.
And then I saw the movie.
Yeah, I saw the movie too, yeah. Pyramid of Light.
I have the Pyramid of Light.
And the 3 God cards.
Yep, and Exodia.
And I have none of those, folks, because I just wanted to catch up with some childhood shows. I don't actually have anything from my shows
But you
to be
liked,
nerdy.
but you liked Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh, I loved it. It was amazing. Like, for a kid's show, because I know everyone's right now like, oh my god, it's such a kid's show, it's such a cartoon. I don't give a fuck. Like, I watched it in Japanese, so I watched the real version, which is, like, I would say a little bit more mildly not childish, because in the subtitled version, so like which is them talking in Japanese and you read the English, so you're getting Japan's version. It was like there was blood in it and whatnot later on. Like it actually got kind of mature a little bit towards the end, and I loved it. It was really good. I normally don't care for anime that is either sport or game, like board game related. Exceptions being Yu-Gi-Oh and Haikyuu. Haikyuu being a volleyball anime, but it was super funny and cool. So I normally don't care for them, and I don't make a point to watch them. But I did grow up when I was really little with Yu-Gi-Oh, and I played Yu-Gi-Oh when I was really young and stuff like that. So I really wanted to give it a chance and watch it and see what it was like, and it was a very good watch. About 200, I think it spanned 278 episodes or something like that. 258 or 278. I don't remember if it was a 5 or a 7.
Maybe I'll pick it back up.
It's not bad. It's on Crunchyroll. All of it on Crunchyroll in English and in sub. I like sub because in the English version, which they showed for like 4Kids, the TV viewing stream or whatever, back in like the early 2000s, 4Kids did it in English and like the names were different. And I have full health. I'll live.
He's grabbing both of us, by the way, at the same time.
What?
Yep, I
That
got
is the
grabbed.
kinkiest shit I've ever seen. We both just got tongued by, dude, this old man's experienced. He's doing 2 dudes at the same time. My brother.
But the one thing I'll say about
Oh.
American Yu-Gi-Oh is that the song is awesome.
Oh yeah, there is. Oh, and see now that this is where I'm gonna piss off a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh fans. Oh, you missed! Ah! Okay, so the Japanese version music was so fucking trash. It hurt my feelings. Like it hurt to listen. I hate it. I hate it. I've watched a ton of anime openings, being the Japanese songs and stuff, and I never once have I hated an entire series of an entire anime. All their openings and endings I hated.
I don't think you're pissing off a lot of people, because honestly, I think most people in America anyway prefer dubs over subs.
Okay, well, just in case I did, like, whatever. I'm not apologizing. I hated it. It just whatever. But I love the show. The show was amazing.
And I just have to say this because I say it every time it gets brought up. People don't understand something about the English dubs for anime, and it's that they're censored for American TV. A reason for this could be that they're on the same networks as, like, children's networks, like Cartoon Network.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, 4Kids was literally 4 kids.
But,
Hey,
I mean,
I
so...
learned less. Hey.
Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha. So let me give some small examples and some bigger examples of the censorship. In One Piece, Sanji licks a lollipop instead of smoking a cigarette.
I hate that.
Um,
Continue. Sorry, I'll comment a little bit here and there, but yeah, I hate that.
okay, so a more extreme example, and Troy showed me this, like, side by side. it was a scene in Dragon Ball Super where the God of Destruction, like, so Bulma, she slaps the God of Destruction, like, just kind of slaps him to scold him, being like, hey, you don't have to fight, you know, this doesn't have to end violently. She just, like, slaps him. And so he lightly backhands her, and Vegeta gets pissed and attacks him. Now, in the original subs version, she slaps him, and there's like this 30-second scene where the God of Destruction is like smiling and slowly wiping the blood off of his face. Like obviously getting ready to punish this bitch for slapping him, right? Because he's the
Right.
God of Destruction. And he winds up his backhand, sends her flying hundreds of feet, and Vegeta is looking at her thinking that she's dead.
Which explains his rage.
And they show his shocked face for like 10 seconds, going back and forth between him, the nearly dead Bulma, and the God of Destruction, and then he gets pissed and fights.
Isn't Bulma like his girlfriend or something? For people who don't know, I've never watched any of the Dragon Balls at all. So, but I've heard, like, I've seen media and all kinds of other shit like that. Isn't Bulma like his girlfriend or something?
Yes.
Yeah. So I try to pay attention even though I haven't seen it, and so like I do catch on to some info here and there, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard that like Bulma was Vegeta's girl.
Do you want to hear the hilarious part about that?
What?
So, if I remember correctly, Bulma used to date Yamcha back in early Dragon Ball Z. And
I died. I'm sorry.
I know. She became his girlfriend, Vegeta's, after Vegeta killed her original boyfriend and tried to blow up the entire Earth.
Oh, hell yeah. What a guy.
I mean, it took a while, obviously. But, yeah, that's the thing that happened.
That's so fucking wild. Best of luck in your boss fight. I guess one of his attacks is like constant damage that you almost can't escape out of.
Oh, like Moog.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
that explains why it's so slow. That's such a slow attack, is because if you do get hit by it, you basically are dead. But yeah, so I really enjoyed Yu-Gi-Oh! And so I'm trying out Yu-Gi-Oh! GX now. Because Yu-Gi-Oh! GX takes place, a few years after Yu-Gi-Oh! So you actually get to see, like, Yugi. Kind of. You don't get to see his face, you see, like, an outline of him. Like, his back and his hair. As he faces the new main character, he walks past the new main character and hands the new main character a card, and then just walks away.
They would.
And so this one, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX introduces the Elemental Hero series, which is awesome because that was kind of my deck when I was a kid. Was the Elemental Heroes. I really liked the Elemental Heroes when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And so now I know it's Yu-Gi-Oh! GX where the Elemental Heroes popped up.
I'm gonna call you back with the bell in a second. I was fighting him and I happened to see my blood echoes, and it was a lot, so I made a decision to go back and level up and buy heals.
That was a really good decision. Never hurts to get more healies. And you know what? I'll do that too. You tell me when you're there and you pop your chimer, and I'm buying myself heals right now too.
I'm about to do that right now.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna buy my remaining 14 bullets.
How do you access storage?
You don't. It automatically accesses, and I'm not being funny. It just refills on its own for you. Well, okay, I guess people will be like, well, you can actually access your storage. So, I think it's a box in here somewheres. Let me find it.
Does it
Oh, I
refill when
found
you
it.
die?
I found it. No. Yeah. So your your flasks and your bullets, if you had more than 20, like you bought more than 20 when you're in the dream, and then you come back to the dream, it refills up to as much as you had in your storage. Now, if you want to find your storage, yes, it is here. You go upstairs inside the building, and immediately to your right, you're going to see what looks like kind of like a coffin, and that's your storage.
Okay.
There.
Thanks.
Me, I want to simplify things. I'm like, there is no storage because honestly, or there is no accessing storage because honestly, the only thing I ever put in my storage is Heelys and bullets, and those just automatically come back to me when I come to the healers or hunter stream. I'm
Yeah,
ringing
there's
my
no
bell.
storage, just like there's no lamp, right?
Only in Minecraft.
By the way, I rang my bell.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for you to summon me, you cuck.
I have no
That's right.
clever remark. Guys, it's the third
No.
recording. Usually by the third... Like, the third recording of the night is like... I end the second recording being like... I guess I'll fucking do a third one, and then I do it.
And they're just the third recording is just as great as the first.
Yes, agreed. Alright, let's run.
Yep. Yep, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins.
We're not gonna get distracted by the mosquito spider woman.
I am half tempted to kill everything right now, and I see women wailing, and it just the deepest, most carnal part of my being is like, kill them. And I'm like, don't do it. Leave them be. Don't kill the women. I'm like,
Not in real life, everyone. Brian's actually a good person. Don't contradict me. Do not contradict me.
Oh, did that dude try to give me a huggles?
I'll be right there, I got grabbed.
Oh, I feel bad. I was like, why is he not directly behind me? Did he get hugged? I hope not. He got hugged.
And then I got really scared because he blocked me. I thought I was gonna die.
I mean, you deserved to honestly get hugged and bit and hurt because you're a piece of shit, so.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's right.
I think anyone watching can attest that I'm not the piece of shit.
What? Nah. Everyone loves me. They're like, man, Brian's such a hero and he's so cool and man,
You know,
he's so nice.
they
He'd never
probably
hurt
find you
anybody.
hilarious, honestly.
Yeah, sure. I mean, that's kind of the point. I want everyone to have fun and laugh. So. And I'm like your casual, everyday, lovable villain. You know, I say the bad things, do the bad things, be the bad thing, but I do it in a way that people are like, oh, that Brian, like, oh, that Dr. Neocortex, he thinks he's gonna beat Crash Bandicoot. That's kind of me.
Wow, Crash Bandicoot references?
Yep. Bro, they just released, essentially Crash Team Racing, the remaster, or the remake of Crash Team Racing, bro.
Dude, I played the shit out of that game.
Same. Absolute fucking same. I kind of want to get it, and I kind of, like, I'm half tempted that if I can come across some extra money, I kind of wanted to get it and gift it to you and Michael. And maybe even Kate if she actually, like, you know, thinks it's cool. But, like, I wanted to gift it to you two so we all could play it because Michael also really loved that, too. And we just, like, play some really old shit that's now really new now. And dude, they have season passes and stuff now for skins for Crash and your carts and all that stuff. Dude, I'm like, oh man, that sounds so adventurous and fun. Like, I'm probably not gonna do it. I like again, like I said, if I come across extra money, and that only usually happens when I can like do like side jobs and stuff. And where I'm living right now is not really giving me much opportunity for that. So. Fantasies, let's do this. Get the fuck in there.
All right, are we ready?
I'm fucking ready, go.
All right, are you
Don't get
sure
your,
we're ready?
I'm fucking, get your shit, you. When I do that with like my outfit, it's fucking hilarious. Get your heretical ass in there. You cheeky shit. No, 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 please, no.
Alright, if he focuses on you, I can stun him.
What's up, big dog?
Are you fucking serious? Alright, his,
You better not. You.
Hey, listen,
No. You
that
listen.
attack
You
hit
asked
me
me
for
if
2
I was
hits.
ready. You asked me if I was ready. You were giving me shit. Meanwhile, yeah, I'm ringing my bell. I'm fucking ringing my bell.
Well, how did that hit me for 2 hits?
That's exactly how I died, dude. That's exactly how I fucking died. So, like, I don't blame you, but at the same time, the irony is there.
It is.
Because you're fucking ass.
I acknowledge it, alright? I'm not apologizing, but I acknowledge it.
No, you're good. You don't need to. Like, I rang my bell. I'm ready. We make mistakes, and that's what makes this fun. But I just thought that was fucking funny. Somebody's standing there like, you ready? You ready? Like, go. Are you sure you're ready? Fucking go. And then he goes in immediately. And dies all over the floor.
I'm sorry about what you just heard, everyone. Like, if you guys, like... No, hang on, like, I just want to explain something. So, if you guys notice that Brian will just do off-the-wall shit and I say nothing, it's because I've been desensitized from years of torture, and I just don't respond anymore. I just don't.
Oh man, it's true. Fucking true. Weekends and weekends and weekends of hanging out. Oh, and just being in school together too.
It's okay, though.
You think he would have got at least 1 year of respite in his life after he graduated before me? No.
Nope.
I followed that bitch like a poltergeist haunting. No matter where that bitch went, there I was. Which, oh dude, what are they, Insidious is having another movie. Insidious 2 is coming out soon.
Have I seen Insidious? I don't remember.
If you haven't, that's fair. I mean, I don't blame you. Those are the only kind of, fun fact for people, I'm getting, tongue fucked by an old man again. And, I can't really watch scary movies. Like, I am kind of a pussy in that respect.
Really?
But, like, yeah, I don't, like, freak out in the moment. I'm one of those people where the fear hits me at night, like, after I watch the movie. And, like, later, it's literally an insidious effect on my life. If I watch, like... So, Jeepers Creepers really had a bad effect on me when I watched it when I was little. Jeepers Creepers, even to this day, kind of hits me when I'm out by myself near a road or something and I'm all alone. It's nighttime. That's the kind of person I am. Like, I don't like those kind of scary movies. I'm kind of, again, like I said, I'm kind of a pussy. And then psychological torture / morbid violence scary movies. For example, The Cell or Saw. I kinda can watch it, but I don't like it. Which is oddly weird for someone with a personality like mine and tastes, mind you, seeing as I really love like God of War games and ripping guts out of my enemies and decapitating people in video games. Like I love all that really disgusting violence, and yet watching it in the sense that it's a psychological torture to the victim, that just I can't. So
Well,
those are scary movies I can't take either.
well, think about it this way: like violence and horror are two different genres for a reason, right?
Well,
It's,
it's so when they put them together, that's where I draw the line.
yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, no, you can handle God of War because it's like, it's an action. It's like just violence for action. But
Yeah.
but like most of the time in horrors or psychological horrors, like the victim can't do anything.
Yeah, and then they're like just, slowly disemboweling them and like, yeah, no, that's not my cup of tea. Again, like I said, I won't squirm, I won't cry, I won't scream or anything. I'll just look at the screen and be like somewhat mortified, like, ugh. Um, but when it comes to hauntings and supernatural cult and stuff like that, which I guess Jeepers Creepers kind of is, and people would argue that it is very like supernatural, but like so ghost hauntings and like The Conjuring and shit like that. Oh, I love those movies. I love The Conjuring and the Annabelle. They're both of those movies are all linear. For the people who do know it, they're like obviously. For the people that don't, and all the Annabelle movies and all the Conjuring movies are all one big storyline that are connected, and I love them. They're scary, but it's fun scary. It's like mystery scary. And Insidious is kind of the same way, and I fucking loved Insidious. And the actors for those movies too are really good. I really love them. They're all great actors. Paranormal Activity was also a really good one too, but people say Paranormal Activity was really bad, and teach their own. But I really had fun with Paranormal Activity. Like,
I liked the first one.
yeah, it was cool. It was scary and like interesting and unique.
Yeah, it was unique the first time, right? It's like Blair Witch was good, but the sequels, if there even was one, I don't remember.
I know the sequel was the Baloney Witch Project.
Huh. And it's like found footage films have been like ruined, I think, because people understand that like, oh, this is actually not a realistic scenario and it's not found footage, obviously.
Right. Also, FYI, I know you're gonna disagree with me, but I love all the Insidious movies because I understand the whole story behind it. So like they're not different stories; they're connected too. They're all following one demon. Every single one of the Paranormal Activities is following one singular demon.
Yeah, and it follows like the girl.
Children. No, children in general. Yeah, you're right. It is the girl, right? Why did I was about to mix up something else. My bad. Yeah, you're right. It follows one girl.
It's thundering where I am right now.
It was raining here for a little bit too. It's nice that we're in the same time zone again. Just saying.
Yeah, no.
Though my PlayStation's not in the same time zone, so me and Michael are making a joke where we're going to experiment and see if I can pre-order a game and it releases at 9 p.m. EST rather than midnight like it should, because it still thinks I'm in Mountain Time.
Hey, maybe. That'd be funny.
Ooh, you're an angry bitch.
Get shot.
You're old, decrepit, and ugly. And I said what I said.
He just starts crying.
He better be crying. He's about to fucking eat my ass dust.
Alright, get him.
Oh yeah, right in the butthole. just the way the old guys like it.
Alright, we did it, finally.
I gave him the good old daddy style. With that, I used the tongue skills I learned from the other granddaddies
Do we have to
use on
make...
the granddaddy.
We just killed a boss, so we have to make it weird. It's supposed to be epic.
Yeah, it was epic. I did like the fucking tongue skills that are used to tie a knot with a cherry on this great granddaddy.
I hate you.
I straight up called him my cherry pie.
Hello, Willow. How are you?
Oh, not as horrible as Brian? Great. Love you, cat.
Hey, I love my cats. Most of the time.
Alright. So, now that we did all that horrible stuff,
Time to do even more horrible stuff. Worse things, actually.
Our next one is Celestial Emissary in the Upper Cathedral Ward. Do we want to continue farther, or do we want to call this a short episode?
I mean, we only have 20 or so minutes left, so we can keep going.
Okay, I'll see where we need to go next then. The Upper Cathedral Ward is a secret optional area in Bloodborne that is not one, but two optional bosses, and can be accessed through the top door in the Healing Church Workshop, which is through the right door in the Cathedral Ward, Odin's Chapel. So cool, we actually have two bosses.
I said I'm not gonna lie, I blanked out for that entire explanation.
I'm going to motherfucking kill you. I'm not gonna kill you, actually. I am going to motherfucking strangle yo ass out in front of a police station. Alright. So, the Upper Cathedral Ward. You listening?
Yes.
No, you're not. Shut the fuck up. The Upper Cathedral Ward is a secret optional area in Bloodborne that has not one, but two optional bosses.
Yes.
So we're killing two bosses this time. Now, it can be accessed through the top door in the Healing Church Workshop, which is through the right door in the Cathedral Ward, Odin's Chapel.
Okay.
So...
The only thing I have that kind of resembles that is...
Cathedral Ward's right there.
Cathedral Ward. Cathedral Ward. Not World. Ward. So that's
Cathedral World.
So that's the area where you turn right and there's an elevator, right?
Yes. Can be accessed through the top door in the Healing Church Workshop, which is through the right door. So if I just go right, well, let's see if I'm actually going right. Let's see if I'm going true right.
I went right and I'm taking an elevator now.
Me too. Let's see if we're going true right.
Can I just say, fuck all of you on Reddit who gave us instructions on how to get to certain places in Yarnum, saying to go right from Cathedral Ward, when that obviously wasn't correct in any way, shape, or form. And also, fuck all of you for saying, oh yeah, turn right at the Cathedral Ward where you kill Amelia. Those are two different fucking places, you fucking assholes.
Yup.
That's it.
And I would like to add in to all those people an extra fuck you, because I like saying fuck you to people. And also, if you're one of those people that added to those instructions or made those instructions or had anything to do with those instructions, please go fuck yourself. And like, comment, and subscribe.
All of you who did YouTube tutorials, you're
and
awesome.
For you guys,
Thank you.
I love you too. And thank you for being amazing. And also, don't like, comment, and subscribe. Fuck you. Fuck off, and I hope you fucking die.
No, actually. We like you. We like you, and we hope you're living great lives. You know, the same thing to you Reddit people. We hope you're living your best lives. But fuck you.
Now that we have said all of that, Jackie Chan is in fact not Asian.
He's not? That's really strange. I thought he was.
No, he's not Asian. He's fucking American.
Wait, was he actually born in America?
No,
And has a... Oh, okay.
no. If I'm correct, he was. If I'm correct, no, I think I am. He was born in like fucking China,
That's
which
what I thought.
makes him Asian.
That's what I thought too, but you kind of made me second guess myself.
I was just fucking trolling. No, he's Asian. He's straight 110% Asian.
Oh, I'm ashamed of myself.
but that was like the best level of gaslighting, and also so fucking random.
Well, I knew you were bullshitting, that's why I laughed. But then I was like, wait, really?
All right, so if you followed up the elevator and you went up all those ladders, you should have made your way to Upper Cathedral Ward.
Yeah, I made it to this tower with some enemies, and I'm going upstairs.
Okay, good. Yep. Ooh. This is why. Whenever anybody hangs out with me, they're not allowed to have nice things or talk about nice things. It's because I'm the one that tries to gaslight people into believing an Asian man is in fact not Asian. But okay, so like I will be a little bit serious, a tad bit serious. So he's absolutely Asian, but I would argue that he's kind of not Asian.
Okay.
Because like I would argue he's a little bit more Caucasian, white, whatever. I'm trying not to border on racism while
Listen,
explaining a valid thought process here.
what's his citizenship?
I think it's dual. I think, yeah, if I'm correct, he has a dual citizenship. So America and his home country, which again I believe is China. So I believe he has a dual citizenship.
Sure.
But the lifestyle he lives and like the things he does, bro, he is straight up like he's bordering away. He had for a long time been bordering away from Asian.
Well, hang on. Let's not define a culture based on their lifestyle.
That's how you define a culture, or someone's whatever. You know what I mean?
I guess. Yeah, I suppose. But no, like he was born in China, so he's Chinese, presumably. That's I think.
Just disclaimer here: I love Jackie Chan in his movies, and I'm great guy. Like I'm making some jokes here, but like really really nice dude, and I've read articles about him and stuff in passing, and even fans say that when they meet him, he's a very sweet man. He's very nice. He's very courteous. He's like Keanu Reeves in a way, which both of them are very rare celebrity types where like even behind closed doors to their fans, they're just such sweethearts. They're very nice people.
I like Jackie Chan.
Yes, he's a very good person. He's down to earth. So regardless of the ethnicity jokes and finger pointing and being random about him just to get laughs, like I want people to know that I do look highly upon on him. So like in any case, did you make it to the lamp?
Not yet. I
Okay.
don't think I passed it. I'm just kind of exploring this area a bit.
Yeah, and take your time. God, I was crying laughing from that fucking shit that I said.
I walked up to a door and it says locked.
Oh my god. Okay, we need to backtrack and figure out why you're retarded.
Oh, you're gonna have to look through the fucking encyclopedia for that one.
Alright, in the room, do you have like a ton of different urns surrounding you and then a door in front of you?
Yes.
Fucking damn it, why is it locked on you? Oh, you have to get the key. To retrieve the upper cathedral key, first teleport to Yahargul Chapel lamp. From the lamp, turn back and ascend the stairs to where the old ladies are. Quickly walk up halfway and turn around. The large creature will shoot its laser beam and blast all of the enemies on the stair. Remember that stairway that was blasting all the old ladies and us, and we had to like jump over it to get down?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Get there. When you get there, let me know. I'll give you further instructions.
I'm probably gonna approach from behind that area.
Okay. Well, then let me know when you're at that door. And we'll go from there.
You bastard.
Dude, say that to the fucking game. I didn't realize. Yeah, and I mean, I guess I should have, but I didn't realize the game was yet again gonna need like an additional item to get to where you need to go. So,
You know,
to be fair,
I'm all for figuring shit out in games, but it's like, how would I figure out half the shit in this game?
you wouldn't. And that's what I said prior, like earlier, is that this game literally can only be fully enjoyed by people who only solely play this game and just casually run around and do whatever the fuck. And they don't play any other games. Like, this is all the time they dive into, or you get a walkthrough. Just casual players that just want to do a linear experience wouldn't get any of this. They wouldn't care to. They'd just be too much effort.
Oh, that was
Especially
a big
without
letdown.
especially without a walkthrough. So, like, yeah.
Oh, I fucked up the teleport. Alright, it's gonna take another minute.
No worries, dude. Hakuna Matata, bruh.
Go back to the hunter's dream.
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata.
By the way, it's a miracle um, that none of our recordings tonight were interrupted, knock on wood, because my asshole cats have been unplugging the power strip. It's not a strip, but I'm calling it a power strip that connects my PS5, internet, and TV multiple times a day.
Oh god, your PS5 must be fucking hating you. Cause, yeah, like the PS5 really does not like to be. Mind you,
Oh.
Also, I guess everyone should know we're both playing on a PS5, so like I relate with him sometimes because sometimes I'll have power outages or something, and like anytime the PlayStation 5 gets turned off the wrong way
Yep.
and you turn it back on, oh my God, it gives you a bitch fit. This
Yeah,
big message about like, oh, don't do that, and you could corrupt your data, and you risk all this blah 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 blah.
you turn the
Like,
PS5 off the wrong way. It's like, okay. All right,
it makes it sound like it's the end of the world. Like, oh my God, okay, you're there at
I'm
the
directly underneath the amygdala that shoots the laser.
Also, I want to say something. So, on a very, very fucking prior episode, I said that amygdala is supposed to be representative of the fear gland in the brain. That's what the fear gland in the brain is called, the amygdala. So, like, it's an Easter egg irony. I want to clarify on that. It's not just fear. Um, the amygdala in the brain covers literally all of your motor functions and emotions, and fear and anxiety. Like, fear and anxiety is a huge part of the human psyche, so it is kind of its own category in the amygdala. But the amygdala also controls your emotions, your motor functions, and like, yeah. So for the people that were like, "Oh, Brian doesn't quite know what the fuck he's talking about," like I did, I felt the same way and I looked it up. So I just want to clarify that for public reasons. Anyways, that made me feel better. Okay, so the large creature will shoot its laser beam and blast all the enemies down the stairs, then run up the stairs to the flat area and run across the left side until you see a break in the fence. So maybe it would have been in your best effort not to be under him.
It's fine, so I'm running up the stairs away from him.
So from the lamp, turn back and ascend the stairs to where the old ladies are. Walk halfway up and turn around. The large creature will shoot its laser beam and blast all the enemies on the stairs. Then run up the stairs to the flat area and run across the left side until you see a break in the fence.
All right,
And then it says
to go down.
Yeah, carefully, it says, carefully drop down onto the walkway below and dispose of any enemies that may have followed you. From the walkway, enter the building across from you. Directly to your right is an ogre in waiting. Take care of him. Then look down into the square opening and you will see a dead man in a chair with an item. Drop down and receive the upper cathedral key.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was pushed all the way down to that chamber by enemies who I was trying to get away from, and I
Well,
somehow managed to grab the key.
alright, you got the key then. Cool. And screw the enemies.
I think that was
Also,
the key.
while you're working your way back to me, I just want to say, because I haven't mentioned it yet, so I finally moved. I'm living with some friends right now, and it is very refreshing because, like, with my lifestyle, it's been kind of in the ups and downs as these past few years. And, like, how should I put this correctly and politely? Um, my folks were really nice, generous, kind, and amazing people for letting me stick it out with them for a little bit because the original plan was I had another friend I was living with in Vegas. We were going to move back in together, but extenuating circumstances didn't allow for it. So I couldn't continue that venture. And so they let me stay for a little while because, sometimes when life hits you, you got to bounce back and you got to bounce back with the folks and live with them for a little while. And living with them did have some certain rules that I respected to the best of my abilities, and one of them was being like really quiet and not being able to like be as freaky and funny as I am, because that kind of comes with the volume pitches in my voice. And so living here is a nice relief. Not saying I'm feeling ungrateful or I'm ungrateful to my family. Always grateful for that help. I just like the freedom of being able to talk the way I normally do.
Yeah.
And I just want to mention that. And I also want to say, God, I heard my voice on that. So I listen to these recordings too to the people that are like, does Brian listen to the shit he says. Oh, the worst thing you're ever gonna hear from me about that is I do listen to these recordings and I still love my shit. I laughed at my own jokes and that's sad as fuck and that's also great. So like I'm on both ends of that because I'm like I love the things that come out my mouth. Like so when you're thinking he doesn't think about the things that come out of his mouth. No, I'm I'm improv. Like I think about it and then I say it on quick split seconds. Like, I know what I'm saying. Like, I'll stop myself if I'm about to say something I'm not supposed to, just as fast as I also decide to say that shit. So, like, that probably doesn't help my case for a lot of people who are trying to defend me, and now they're like, oh, well, then fuck him. But, like, no, I know what I'm saying. And I love it. But, like, I also listen to myself, and I hear my voice, and I hadn't heard my voice on audio recording in, like, 10 years. And I gotta say, folks, I love and hate my voice. Mm,
I hate
I
mine.
am right there. Yeah, no, like, if I listen for a long period of time to our recordings, I'll fall in love with my voice because that, I guess that's kind of who I am as a personality. But, like, when I first hear my voice, I hate it 7 ways to Sunday because it's a higher pitch. It definitely is kind of flamboyant and nothing against people with flamboyant voices. I mean, you guys are beautiful people too. I just don't really care for it. I'm like every other dude on the planet wishing my voice was 7 octaves lower, sounding like the super manly man barbarian. I really wish, but it didn't work out that way. um and yeah, I love it and I hate it. I hate it at first and then I love it as I go because that's where the funnies come out.
Well, I'm glad that you can like that part of yourself. I don't like my voice, and
Yeah, no,
according
your
to
voice is shit, and you're
and
shit,
well,
and living
and
is shit.
in a non-joking manner, several
Okay, go
people
ahead.
have also said that they've hated my voice. So,
What? Fuck, dude, fuck the people that don't like your voice. I don't want fans. I don't give a fuck. Don't disrespect my boy. I get to disrespect my boy. You don't get to disrespect my boy. Fuck you.
well, thank
He
you.
has an amazing, he has an amazing voice, and y'all just are half deaf. You can't hear the beauty in his bullshit.
Well, that's appreciated. I opened the door. I didn't see a lamp, though.
Cause you're stupid. See, I get to do that stuff. You don't get to do that, people.
Do I have to cross the bridge with the scary people first?
Yes, you do.
Okay. I'm gonna kill the scary people.
Also, while you're on the bridge, admire the building. This is great artwork. I
It
really love
is.
the Victorian area stonework.
Bloodborne is fucking beautiful, dude.
It absolutely is.
In its own, like, grotesque and eerie way. Like, it is.
Like, oh, I love it. Bro, though honestly, there's only one building that I'll ever truly love. Like none of these buildings, and even in other video games that are just as beautiful, can't even compare to it. There's this house that you can get in Elder Scrolls Online. From you don't have to have the Greymoor expansion to get it, but it's from the Greymoor expansion in a sense. You buy it in the shop. It's seasonal, and it's called Bastion Sanguinaris. It's a house that, yes, I'm not kidding, I'm not bluffing, I'm not fucking with you, and I'm only going to say it once. It's worth $140 USD. And that's without the furnishing topped on for the price. But it's a huge house, and the art is like almost very Berserk, the manga Berserk. It's very much like that kind of artwork, but for vampire, but with like a heavy vampire theme to it, and it is beautiful. Nothing beats that fucking style. I can't wait to get it when it comes out, and I'm saving my money up for it. And I know people like $140 for a house. I do not give a fuck. I want that. I want it. It's mine. When it comes out, I'm getting it. And nothing in any video game I've ever seen so far beats Bastion Sanguinaris.
You don't have to defend yourself for spending that much money on a thing in a video game when people spend quite literally thousands of dollars per week on pay-to-win games.
Yeah, well, I mean, just as there as for just as many people who spend money on video games, there's an equal amount of people that don't, and I'm just catering a little bit to that crowd that might judge me like whatever, I don't care. Like, I don't spend my money on everything in every video game, only things that perk my fancy.
Hey Brian, guess what?
Chicken butt.
That is correct, but also PlayStation has given me the 5-minute warning, so I think we should end this here.
That sounds very good to me. Let me take care of something real quick. There we go. Yep. All right. So then, thank you all for watching. Until next time. And if you still are here, still watching us, we appreciate your patronage. And
No one's
if you're
paying us.
new, patronage doesn't have to be money. You poop scoop. Anyways, if you're new, please like, comment, and subscribe, because we like to have new people join us for our crazy experiences.
Yeah,
And we'd love for you to know when our new videos come out.
And I'll repeat this at some point, probably. I'm in the I don't really give a fuck stage in this YouTube channel. We're really just doing this for fun. We'd be playing video games and talking this way to each other anyway.
Of course.
If by some chance, like, we actually get a viewership and people watch, then we'll start treating this more like a show with a schedule.
Excuse me. That's Rob's opinion. Fuck him. His opinion doesn't matter. I'm gonna be the one that says like, comment, and subscribe because I care. Fuck you, Rob.
You know, that's fine. Because honestly, if one of us is going to be in charge of social media, I'd rather it be you, because I'm lazy. And also, you know a thing or two about social media.
Okay, cool. You're still responsible for uploading though, because I'm just as equally lazy. So I'll get the viewers and I'll manage them. You manage the uploading and that shit like that, because you're better with that.
That's fine with me. And like I said, if we stream more in the future, like I'll get OBS, and eventually I'll get a better laptop so we can stream things on, say, the Switch or other consoles.
So then, to the people watching, if you like us and you're still here, which I mean, if you're still here after all the episodes we've streamed so far, you like us. I mean, what am I kidding? You're either torturing yourself or you like this. And real quick, tell your friends about it too. Spread the love. We want everybody to enjoy how stupid I am and how great Rob is.
Oh, please, how stupid we both are.
That's true. All right, let's wrap this up. And
Yep.
bye-bye.
Bye.